Studio Sessions is brought to you by Kentucky Farm Bureau Janet Smith Agency, located on Morton Boulevard in Hazard, Kentucky, with agents Major Gabbard and Chase Smith.
I'm going to begin by reading a poem that's dedicated to the freedom fighters, and it's entitled, "In the Midst of the Storm." In the midst of the storm, my dark brothers and sisters wore shackles and chains as they cruised the Middle Passage. Those who survived that stormy trip and lived to touch their lips to this shore were marked and scarred with their story written across their backs, a story that festered but weathered the storm. In the midst of the storm, Martin and Medgar were born, and other leaders who marched through the thunder, through the fire holes and jails, through the graves, through hell, valiant fighters for freedom, all weathering the storm. After the storm, we can now eat lunch at Woolworth's and drink from the same fountain of life. We can now attend school and hold hands with our white brother and sister and not have to settle for a hand-me-down book. After the storm, the rainbow spans the sky to remind us of the bridges marched on by those who overcame, to remind us of those who shed their blood and tears and gave their very lives so that we today can have an umbrella for our storms. After the storm, the silence is so deafening. We live in a community that loves to do gardens, and so this poem is about gardening, and it is called "Get Your Hands Dirty." Get your hands dirty. That's what her mama said. To be a farmer, a turner of the soil, a sifter of the soul of the earth, you can't be a-fearing of getting your hands dirty. Blue overalls become black, and she lay belly down on the ground so she could get her fingers around the neck of that one weed that promised to poison the produce of her dreams. She smelled the richness of the dirt. She closed her eyes and saw the fertile plains fed by the Nile, her face so near to the ground. She could hear the rumble of a sound somewhere beneath the earth, a whisper rising from the depths deep down. This is where you were formed. This is where you will return. Prepare the soil, she heard her daddy say, as if it was yesterday. Turn it up and over, make it ready to receive the seeds of promise. Get your hands dirty. Prepare the soil if you want to be a tiller come tomorrow.